Good day, and welcome to the CNFinance third quarter of 2022 unaudited financial results conference call. All participants will be in a listen-only mode. Should you need any assistance during the call, please signal a conference specialist by pressing the star key followed by 0. After today's presentation, there will be an opportunity to ask questions. To ask a question, you may press star, then 1 on your telephone keypad. To withdraw a question, please press star, then 2. Please note that this event is being recorded today. I would now like to turn the conference over to Matt Liu, IR Specialist. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning and evening, and welcome to the CNFinance third quarter of 2022 financial results conference call. In today's call, our Director and Vice President, Mr. Qian Jun, will walk us through the operating results, followed by the financial results from our acting CFO, Mr. Li. After that, we will have a Q&A section. Before we start, I would like to remind you that this conference call contains forward-looking statements within the meaning of Section 21E of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, as amended and as defined in the U.S. Private Securities Litigation Reform Act of 1995. These forward-looking statements can be identified by terminology such as will, expects, anticipates, future, intends, plans, believes, estimates, target, going forward, outlook, and similar statements. Such statements are based upon management's current expectations and current market and operating conditions, and relate to events that involve known or unknown risks, uncertainties, and other factors, all of which are difficult to predict and may of which are beyond the company's control, which may cause the company's actual results, performance, or achievements to differ materially from those in the forward-looking statements. Further information regarding these and other risks, uncertainties, or factors is included in the company's filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. The company does not undertake any obligation to update any forward-looking statement as a result of new information, future events, or otherwise, except as required under law. Now, please welcome Mr. Qian Jun.
谢谢，也谢谢大家抽出宝贵的时间来听此次的电话会议。本次电话会议上呢，我们将向大家介绍泛华金融2002年第三季度的运营财务情况，随后我们将会回答大家的问题。
Thank you everyone for joining us in this conference call. On today's call, we will introduce the company's financial and operational results in the third quarter of 2022, followed by a Q&A session.
本季度随着经济的企稳，公司的业务也有一定的增长。我们本季度共与信托合作放款约38亿人民币，为银行介绍贷款约4亿元人民币。公司的收入构成更加丰富，主要是得益于银行模式服务费以及向合伙人收取的分期回购费的上升。同时，由于融资成本的下降，以及对于合伙人奖励金成本的主动管理，公司在本季度的毛利高于去年同期。但公司沿用了较为谨慎的拨备政策，共计提了4200万的资产减持损失。综合以上的因素，公司本季度实现净利润是4600万元，较去年同期增长了2700万元。下面我将为大家介绍本季度公司所做的工作，并与大家交流公司在未来的发展思路。
In the third quarter of 2022, as China's economy made a turn to the better, our business volume has increased as well. We facilitated loans of over 3.8 billion under our collaboration with the trust companies and introduced loans of 400 million to the commercial banks. Our revenue stream was more diversified, as service fee associated with the commercial bank partnership and the interest income charged to sales partners both increased. The company's gross profit margin was also higher than that of same period of last year due to the decrease of collaboration costs and funding costs. We continued to be conservative in evaluating potential losses and recorded a provision for credit losses of 42 million during the quarter. As the result, we recorded a net income of 46 million, which was 27 million higher than the same period of last year. Now, I would like to give a more detailed introduction of the work we have done and also share the management thoughts on our future development.
本季度中国的经济逐步企稳，第三季度的 GDP 较上季度增长了 3.9%。在此背景下，公司的业务量有所上升，信托模式下的放款量以及作为银行介绍贷款量均实现了同比的增长。在此大环境下，公司聚焦以科技为销售体系赋能，压降信托端的资金成本，扩大银行助贷模式的规模，主要做了以下几点工作。
During the quarter, China's economy made a turn to the better, and its GDP increased by 3.9% from the second quarter of 2022. As for the company, both of the loans facilitated under the trust lending model and the loans introduced to commercial banks increased on a year-on-year basis. During the quarter, we mainly focused on building and empowering the sales system, reducing funding costs, and promoting our partnership with commercial banks. The works we have done include:
第一，继续着力建设销售体系，并与科技为其赋能。本季度公司致力于构建多维度的销售体系，开始引入能够对接更多客户资源的销售合伙人，并通过公司平台为其赋能。此外，公司在本季度上线了金管家管理系统，使得公司的前中后台能够实时的同步的获取客户、渠道、产品、资金等信息，通过对进件业务进行了统筹安排，从而增加了工作效率。
First, building the sales system and using technology to empower it. This quarter, we worked on diversifying our sales system by establishing collaboration with channeling partners and empower them using our platform. We launched a mobile app this quarter, allowing our service team to timely interact with sales and application reviewers about the status of borrower, channel information, loan product, and funding information, and therefore increased the overall efficiency as the full process can be timely coordinated.
第二，公司的管理层在年初做出判断，今年的市场形势将会发生变化，资金相对充裕，为了充分的把握金融机构减费让利的时机，公司积极的与信托合作伙伴开展谈判，并就降低融资成本达成了一致。本季度的融资成本实现了同比的下降。
Second, the management made an estimation at the beginning of 2022 that the market condition will take a turn this year, and there will be adequate fundings. In order to take this opportunity, we proactively initiated dialogues with our trust company partners on reducing funding costs and reached agreements, which has driven down our funding costs as compared to the same period of last year.
第三，经过近几个季度的摸索，银行的助贷模式已经初具规模。公司在2022年前3季度共为银行介绍贷款超过6亿元人民币，截止到3季度末的贷款余额约为 6.4 亿人民币。特别是我们与民营银行的合作呈现出良好的势头。首先，我们与3乡银行的合作规模持续扩大，截至本季度末，我们为3乡银行推荐的贷款余额已经超过了 1.5 亿元。此外，公司还在本季度开始与一年银行合作，并已经为其介绍放款超过8000万元。
Third, as a result of the work we have done in the past few quarters, our partnership with commercial banks has started to scale. In the first 9 months of 2022, we have introduced loans of over 600 million to commercial banks, and the outstanding loan principal under the commercial bank partnership was approximately 640 million as of September 30th, 2022. Our partnership with private banks was showing particularly good momentum. First, our partnership with Bank of Sanxiang continued to scale, and the outstanding loan principal has reached 150 million as of September 30th, 2022. Besides, we have started collaboration with Yilin Bank this quarter and have already introduced loans of over 80 million for it.
20道报告中提出要支持中小微企业发展， 这也再次印证了管理层一直以来的判断，即中国的普惠金融事业将会继续处于战略机遇期。在此大背景下，我们将立足于构建销售体系，降低融资成本，并以科技赋能公司的业务增长，以期为更多的小微企业提供优质便捷的金融服务。我们的计划包括
Report to the 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of China stressed that we will support the development of micro, small, and medium enterprises, which is a proof of the correctness of management's estimation that there are huge opportunities in China's inclusive financing industry. To embrace such opportunities, we will continue to work on building our sales system, reducing funding costs, and leveraging technology to stimulate the business growth. Our goal is to provide affordable and accessible financing services to more MSE owners in China. Our plans are:
第一，在继续精进对于一般合伙人的管理之余，重点关注销售合伙人体系的建设，通过提供精细化的管理服务为其持续赋能，争取使销售合伙人早日形成规模。
First, besides servicing the current sales partners, we will put more resources to promote collaboration with channeling partners who have access to broader customers and empower them by providing them with refined services and management. We will use our platform and system to empower those channeling partners and help them to form scale.
第二，抓住目前的机遇期，继续引入低成本的信托资金。除了信托资金外，我们也将继续扩大与银行的合作规模，扩大其在公司资产中的占比。同时，我们还将与风险投资机构就利用不良资产进行再融资进行谈判，争取在明年使该项特殊资产基金初具规模。我们将会从内部着力，加强对于资金的统筹安排，做好闲置资金的管理，从而降低各类产品的综合成本，让利小微企业主。
Second, we will continue to raise low-cost capital from trust companies. We will also continue to expand our cooperation with commercial banks and make it a bigger part in our product mix. In addition, we will also negotiate with subordinated units investors about refinancing NPLs and make this refinancing to reach a certain scale by the end of next year. We will also refine our own process to better coordinate loan application and fundraising, and better manage EduCash, and therefore further cut the interest rates on our loan products so that the MSE owners could receive the infusion.
第三，我们将继续以科技为业务赋能，进一步的提高产品的简洁性、时效性。我们计划在明年内建设一个泛华专属的对客服务公众号，并通过该公众号向客户发送通知，解答客户问题、受理投诉等，以增强客户的粘性，挖掘产品价值。
Third, we will continue to empower our business with technology and make our products simpler and more efficient. Within 2023, we will register and maintain an official public account and use this account to send notice to borrowers, answer customer inquiries, and deal with complaints. We hope such official account could enrich our toolkits in terms of developing customer loyalty and further harness the value of our products.
第四，我们将计划更积极地参与资本市场，除继续推动 F3 定向增发外，也不排除利用目前回购的库存股进行换股收购的可能。为此，我们将会持续地关注市场上优秀的初创金融科技公司。
Fourth, we will participate more proactively in the capital market. Other than keep pushing a secondary offering, we are also seeking chances to an acquisition by exchanging shares using the treasury shares we have repurchased. We will pay attention to the elite fintech startups for that purpose.
最后，我想要代表公司和董事会欢迎杨格先生加入公司的董事会，并担任独董。杨格董事本科就读于南开大学国际金融学专业，之后又获得了清华大学 MBA 以及美国 Hall University 的会计学硕士学位。杨格董事在公司金融、非银行金融机构和财富和资产管理行业深耕30年，并曾在中美欧多地的上市公司工作过，目前常驻美国纽约。我们期待与杨格董事以及其他各位董事一道，共同探索公司在资本市场的机会，以为股东们提供更大的价值。
On behalf of the company and the board of directors, I would like to welcome Mr. Yang Ge to join the board as an independent director. Mr. Yang holds a bachelor's degree from Nankai University, majoring in international finance. He also holds an MBA degree from Tsinghua University and an MS in accounting from Hall University. Mr. Yang has over 30 years of experiences in corporate finance, non-bank financial institutions, and wealth and asset management. He has worked with public companies listed in Shanghai, New York, and Hong Kong. Mr. Yang has work experience both in China and overseas, including Europe and the US. Currently based in New York, he is expected to, together with other board members, explore further opportunities for the company to continue growth in the capital market and create more values to our shareholders.
现在我将把时间交给我们的代理 CFO 李金女士，并由她为您介绍公司2022年第3季度的财务状况。
With that, I would like to hand the call over to Ms. Jay Lee, the acting CFO of the company, who will walk you through the third quarter 2022 financials.
Thanks, Mr. Qian, and thanks again to everyone joining us today. I will walk you through our third quarter of 2022 financials. We believe year-over-year comparison is the best way to review our performance. Unless otherwise stated, all percentage change I'm going to give will be on that basis. Also, unless otherwise stated, all numbers I'm going to give will be in RMB. As of September 13, 2022, total outstanding loan principal was 10.5 billion, as compared to 10.4 billion RMB as of December 31, 2021. The total origination volume was approximately 3.9 billion in the third quarter of 2022, compared to RMB 3.1 billion in the same period of 2021. Interest and financial service fee on loan decreased to 9% to 413 million for the first quarter of 2022 from 455 million in the same period of last year. Primarily attributable to a decrease in the balance of average daily outstanding loan principal. Such decrease was mainly as a result of the company's transfer of loan under the traditional facility model to third party in block during the fourth quarter of last year, which was partially offset by an increase in the total outstanding loan principal under the collaboration model. Interest expense decreased to 11% to 195 million for the first quarter of 2022, compared to 219 million in the same period of last year, primarily due to the decrease in principal of other borrowings and lower interest rates charged by trust companies. Interest income charged to sales partner, representing the fees charged to sales partners who choose to repurchase default loans in installments, increased by 213% to 34 million in the third quarter of 2022 from 11 million in the same period of last year. Primarily attributable to the increase in the delinquent loans that were repurchased by sales partners in installments. Collaboration costs for sales partners decreased to 85 million for the first quarter of 2022 from 102 million primarily attributable to the lower average fee rate the company paid to sales partner in the third quarter of 2022 as compared with the same period of last year. The fee rate under collaboration model varies based on different collaboration models' time and the terms of the loan. Provisions for credit losses increased by 30% to 42 million in the first quarter of 2022 from 33 million in the increase was due to the heightened economic uncertainty caused by COVID-19 pandemic and the relevant prevention and control measures, as well as the downturn pressures faced by China's real estate market during the first quarter of 2022. The total of operating expenses decreased by 11% to 83 million for the first quarter of 2022 from the 93 million. Income tax expense increased by 153% to 70 million for the first quarter of 2022 from 7 million, primarily due to an increase in the amount of taxable income. Net income increased by 142% to 46 million for the third quarter of 2022 from 19 million in the same period of last year. As of December 30, 2022 and December 31, 2021, the company has cash and cash equivalents and restricted cash of 1.4 billion and 2.2 billion. The delinquency ratio for loans originated by the company decreased from 34.1% as of December 31, 2021 to 32.9% as of September 13, 2022. The delinquency ratio excluding loan held for sale for loan origination by the company decreased from 16.2% as of December 31, 2021 to 13% as of September 30, 2022. The NPL ratio for loans originated by company increased from 9.4% as of last December 31, 2021 to 10.8% as of December 13, 2022. And the NPL ratio excluding loan held for sale for loan originated by the company decreased from 2.1% as of December 32, 2022 to 1.5% as of September 13, 2022. With that,
we would like to open the Q&A section with that. Operator, please.
We will now begin the question and answer session. To ask a question, you may press star, then 1 on your telephone keypad. If you're using a speakerphone, please pick up your handset before pressing the keys. To withdraw a question, please press star, then 2. At this time, we will pause just momentarily to assemble a roster. And our first question here will come from William Gregorzeski with Greenridge Global. Please go ahead, sir.
Hi, guys. Great quarter. Can you provide an update on the number of active sales partners and give some kind of indication on how their liquidity is?
首先想恭喜一下这个季度，能不能公布一下活跃的贷款合伙人的数量，并且向大家大概介绍一下他们的流动性状况？
本季度那个活跃合伙人人数为1267人，比去年同期是增加了100名，较距上季度末多了约30名。本季度我们观测到合伙人的流动性较之前2个季度有所好转，一方面体现在放款量的上升，表示合伙人有更多的流动资金用来拓展业务。 另一方面体现在合伙人代偿回购履约情况较上2个季度有所好转，放弃缓释金的比例也较上个季度有所下降。
So at the end of this quarter, the number of active sales partners is about 1,267, which is about 100 more than the same period than Q2 2021, and 30 more than at the end of Q2 2022. As of the liquidity, they actually made a turn to the better, which can be observed in 2 aspects. The first is the increase in the loan origination volume, which means they now have liquidity to expand their business. And the second aspect is that they can now fulfill their obligation associated with defaulted loans, because we are seeing fewer confiscation of credit risk mitigation positions. Thank you.
Okay, great. Can you talk about the commercial lending? You know, it was about 10% of total origination. Is that where you guys want to be at this point? And how do you see that continue to grow?
您能不能谈论一下这个银行合作模式？你有没有达到之前提到过的10%余额的占整体余额10%的目标？如果没有的话，你想这个以后是会怎么发展的？
我们希望呢，整个银行助贷的模式呢是能够进一步的扩大份额。目前来讲的话呢，这个整个的投放这个余额是在4亿左右，但是我们希望呢，在这个到了明年2023年底吧，我们整体的这个投放金额，也银行的这个放贷的余额能够占到25%到35%这个份额左右。同时呢，月投放额我们希望能够维持在5到6个亿左右。
So the loan facilitated, the loans introduced to commercial banks in this quarter was about 400 million, which is not quite there yet. But we are hoping the loans we introduced to commercial banks continue to cut bigger shares in our portfolio. And our goal in 2023 for loans introduced to commercial banks is to make it about 25% to 35% of the total loans originated, including the loans under the trust lending model, which is about 500 to 600 million every month.
Okay, great. And then can you just give an update on the demand you're seeing from the SME borrowers in terms of, you know, having a lot of demand, if there's a lot of demand and if they have good collateral with that?
您能不能给我们更新一下关于小微企业的融资需求的情况？他们的融资需求是如何的？然后现在这个抵押物的质量大概是怎么样子的？
这个由于前3季度疫情这个所带来的不确定性，包括经济持续下行带来的这个社会需求的这种不确定性，整个小微企业贷款的融资需求呢，相比去年同期还是减少的，但是呢，相比今年第2季度是有所回暖。根据第3季度人民银行公布的社会融资需求这个数据显示，10月份人民币贷款增加了6152亿元，较去年同比还是少增了2110亿元。
Okay, so because of the uncertainties raised associated with the pandemic prevention and control, as well as the downward pressure of the economy, so we're actually seeing less demand as compared to the same period of 2021. However, it's getting better if you compare it to the first half. And also from a data released by PBC, at the end of October, the new RMB loans is about 615 billion, which is 211 billion lower from the same period of 2021. So you can see that. 还有那个抵押物的情况。
我们的四季率和负债率都是下降的。
我们第三季度整体的预期率和不良率呢，都是在持续不断的下降的。从目前资产表现这样来看的话呢，预计都是在我们目前可控的范围之内啊。
As for the collateral, you can see that both of the delinquency ratio and the NPL ratio has decreased at the end of the third quarter. So that means the quality of collateral is still within our control.
Okay, perfect. And last question is, you guys mentioned looking to do some acquisitions. Is there anything, in that fintech space specifically you're looking for, or just anything that might be, complementary to what you guys offer?
最后一个问题是，您刚刚提到了一个可能的收购计划，我想问一下，是有一个现在已经有特定的目标了吗？还是只是大体上一个比较complementary 的事情？就比较
目前没有一个特定的目标，只是我们在资本市场方面的一个想象和需要去完成的一个事情。
There is not a particular target at this moment. It's just something we want to achieve in the capital market.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Again, if you have a question, please press star, then 1. And with no further questions, we will conclude our question and answer session. I'd like to turn the conference back over to Matt Liu for closing remarks.
Thank you. And thank you again just for joining us tonight or on this morning. If you have any further questions, you can always view our official website at ir@cashchina.com. Also, you can send us emails. Thank you. Thank you again.
The conference has now concluded. Thank you very much for attending today's presentation. You may now disconnect your lines.